Hello, it's Horizon. Prepare yourself, y'all. This video is going to be full of information that will help you navigate the different energy of March 2024. We're going to be experiencing a lot of transitions that are in alignment with nature. So before we get into the tarot energy, let's learn about the astrological aspects that will impact all of our lives. We're starting off the month with the continuation of Pisces season, as in the sun is in Pisces. If you're not aware, Pisces are mutable water signs. Mutable meaning they allow changes to flow in and out of their lives with relative ease, and they're very adaptable. This also means their mindsets are very flexible, making them the ideal students of life. And with their ruling element being water, this means they excel in the areas of emotional depth, intuition, and spiritual connection with the energy around them. These are characteristics that we're being asked to adopt this month. Certain situations will ask that we rely on our gut feelings. We'll also be receiving creative ideas and more motivation to pour into our passions. But this also means that certain changes will come upon our plans that will require a sophisticated level of flexibility. Now on March 19th, the sun will shift from the very empathetic and sensitive Pisces to a very strong-willed and ambitious Aries. Aries are the first zodiac sign of the astrological cycle, and while they're seen as the youngest, they're also considered the most bold and courageous. With fire being their ruling element, Aries energy is very passionate, determined, and absolutely unstoppable, which also means they're good with change as well, as long as they see it's in their best interest. So the closer we get to this transition from Pisces to Aries, it's important to be mindful of the emotional toll this might take on our nervous systems. It might help to picture in your head calm, cool water slowly being heated, and the more it's heated, the more it starts to come to a rolling boil. This is what it's like when Pisces energy meets Aries energy. So if we're unprepared for that, we can experience irritability, miscommunication, and overall tension with others. So this would be a really good month to pick up any physical activities that would help you release this excess energy. Also happening on March 19th is the exciting spring equinox, the long-awaited transition from winter to spring. Many astrologers consider this the real new year, with the zodiac cycle beginning again and with the changing of seasons, and it makes sense because we're transitioning from rest to action. So if you needed some more motivation for your New Year's resolutions, this is the month to double down and pour more efforts into your goals, and this will increase your long-term longevity with your progress. If you're someone who's more susceptible to seasonal depression in the winter, get ready for those melancholy feelings to melt away as the earth blesses us with the energy of rejuvenation. You can deepen your spring cleaning practice by not only cleaning your physical space, but also cleansing the energy of your home. And something that we can all do to stay intentionally and spiritually mindful is to be really aware of the foods that we're eating this season to nourish our bodies. I will have a video coming later this month all about the spring equinox, the foods that the earth naturally provides us with during this season, and how they benefit our bodies and our spirits. So be on the lookout for that. The Pisces new moon will be on March 10th, and the Libra full moon will be on March 25th. And as always, I will make 2 separate videos for those individual moon phases just to help us better work with that energy. But something to note, on the 25th, that Libra full moon will also be a lunar eclipse. Eclipses encourage rapid change, and I'll go more into detail about that on the full moon video. But as you can tell, this March is going to be very transformational for the collective. The main theme that I picked up on for the tarot reading I did for the collective for this month of March was all of us learning how to adjust to these changes. We're all living such different but interconnected experiences here on Earth, meaning that some of us react to changes very differently than others. So I'm going to break down how to work with this energy based on the 3 main ways our spirit guides observed the collective reacting to changes. Quite a few of us are naturally resistant to change, whether it be intentional or not. We get used to things going a certain way, we get used to things going our way, or we just have an uncomfortability with the unknown. We're being reminded that change is inevitable. The Wheel of Fortune represents the universal balance that exists in our world. We're being reminded that some things truly are out of our control and that life doesn't slow down or pause for us when we're overwhelmed. What goes up must come down, but that doesn't mean life stays down. It's a continuing cycle. This Wheel of Fortune represents how it's all happening for our best interests, whether we see it or not. Some things will be out of our control this month, and in order to not create energetic resistance, we have to work on our mindset. We cannot bend the universe's will to our own, and we have to be able to work with the energy that we're blessed with. We're being asked to stop micromanaging the universe and to surrender to the breath of life, to surrender to the plan that God has for you. The Seven of Pentacles speaks of hard work and perseverance. Even when you feel like you're stuck in a rut, keep going. Focus on the tangible things you can't control while the universe is working behind the scenes to help you. You're being called to invite structure and discipline into your life with this Emperor energy. You need to prove to yourself how unshakable your faith in God is when it comes to life's unexpected surprises. This is something that's going to benefit you throughout the year, and your guides are telling you that things will be easier for you the sooner you learn to remain composed. Your determination to keep going is what's going to welcome in your manifestations. Different factors in our lives can cause us to operate on autopilot as a coping mechanism. You may not realize you are behaving in survival mode and that you're just going through the motions, and this can cause you to feel disconnected from your reality. The Four of Cups comes with the energy of apathy and disconnectedness. Our emotions may be more unstable because Pisces, the daydreamer, lives their lives in their head, and Aries, the ambitious leader, is hardly still long enough to be in touch with their own spirit. So between these two energies this month, it's no wonder at all we may collectively feel out of touch. Another source of this disconnection is feeling like we're working so hard and having nothing to show for it, but our team is asking us to evaluate the habits and reoccurring conditions that govern our lives. We will see the same results if we're stuck doing the same things or moving with the same mindset. Release the energy of scarcity to invite abundance, and don't allow disappointments to move you further away from your manifestations. Remember, what is for you is finding you in divine timing. Make that your mantra this month. This is a call to come back to self. As we welcome spring, we're collectively not on the same page. Some of us are ready to launch ourselves into action, while others look on in contempt and remorse at the fact that life seems to just be passing them by. Put your blinders on if you need to. Move at a pace that feels comfortable to you, and do things that help you reconnect with yourself. Getting out and observing how nature is handling this transition always helps me, but also physical activities where you can control the pace can help you feel empowered and ready to take on the spring, all while helping to regulate your emotions. Some of us are so ready for a change of pace, scenery, interactions with others, and this transition could not come at a better time. Our guides do want to remind us, though, to not get so far ahead of ourselves that we forget to thoroughly plan out our next steps. The Seven of Swords in reverse speaks of being ready to turn a new leaf, and your angels and guides are very supportive of this decision. For those of the collective that have been eagerly waiting on changes and willingly allowing it to flow into your lives, you will see that for the month of March, things will begin to line up for you in such a divine way. You are being reminded, be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny for love is sure. Your guides do want to warn you of being so excited for change that you begin to move recklessly. The Two of Wands reversed comes with the energy of poor planning and disorganization, and the Fool reverse wants to remind you of the consequences of rushing. Sometimes you're so eager to leave one situation that you unintentionally walk into another situation with the same lesson because you rushed yourself the first time. This is right up there with that Aries energy, so it makes sense, but our guides do want to remind you to slow down, to make sure you're grounded, and to not let this month get away from you without showing gratitude for all that you've experienced to get to this point. Utilize smart planning going forward. If you find that your mind is racing and it's making you a bit indecisive, remember to breathe. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and you can juggle them well. So if you are just starting your spiritual journey, or you're experiencing your first dark night of the soul, or just in general you want more information on all things spirituality, I'm going to put you on to some people, maybe some you've heard of, maybe some you haven't. So if you're looking for an introduction to manifestation and shifting your mindset, I would research Abraham Hicks, Dolores Cannon, and Neville Goddard. If you're wanting to heal your body by training your mind to be stronger than your body, I'd research Joe Dispenza, RJ Spina, and John Burney. If you're wanting to explore past lives and different dimensions, I highly recommend Matthias DeStefano and also Dr. Brian Weiss. I'll put all the names on the screen because I'm butchering some and I apologize. If you're wanting to learn more about inner peace, I would research Sadhguru and Swami I'll put it on the screen. Wow. I really practiced that, but I couldn't even get it out. Anyways, there are a lot of credible podcasts and channels on here, and I'll put some somewhere where you can go do your research, and I hope you find these resources really helpful, and I wish you happy information gathering. Go be great. Anyways, back to the regularly scheduled program. This was a really big reading. Our guides had a lot to say to the collective about this March, so I know it's going to be a really impactful time of year for us, which makes sense considering somehow we're already in the first quarter of the year. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, so we have 3 more quarters left to go. But anyways, let's get into the other messages that our guides had for our March 2024. Our guides want us to intentionally focus on raising our energetic vibration. This will make sure that everything we're doing is in alignment, making sure that everyone we come in contact with is divinely guided, and this is instilling so much confidence and faith in ourselves. We're being reminded that we're born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. And something to note, happiness is reoccurring throughout this entire reading. So I feel like despite the challenges we may experience in March, we will be very optimistic and will navigate them way easier than we expected. If you allow it to come in, spiritual growth and divine wisdom will find you this month. Multiple cards here are encouraging you to allow God into your life. Sometimes we can get so busy and distracted that we forget where the abundance, the manifestations, the divine intervention, and guidance is coming from. Remember to show gratitude to your higher power and really trust your intuition so you know you're not being led astray. This month, get ready to release your past so you can welcome in this future you're trying to manifest. The last thing our guides wanted us to know for the entire month of March is that the challenges we may face are necessary to make us stronger, to help us perfect our craft, to help place us in the rooms we need to be in to really excel in life. we're being encouraged to keep going. They're letting us know that good things are about to happen for us. They want us to remember to have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. And when you're feeling low, reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness, you're full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. If you made it to the end of this video, I invite you to comment flower emojis because I'm sure we are all excited for spring, and I thank you for taking the time to prepare yourself for this month ahead. Please like and share with your friends and family just to pass on some spiritual guidance, and subscribe if you haven't already. Be on the lookout for more exciting videos to come throughout the month. I cannot wait to share more information with you all. Talk to you soon. Okay. That we rely on our instincts and our gut feelings. Lord. Okay. Our instincts and gut feeling. Why don't I just say gut instincts? With fire being their ruling element on the 25th, that Libra. I was doing so well. Okay. Do I like that? Can I do that? I can try that one more time.